Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in FortressCraft Evolved. Last episode we set up our little bug part collection. Looks like it's working. I see little FALCOR drones picking up things from our FALCOR beacons. The beacons are scooping up the parts and the drones are coming by, picking it up and dropping it off into their storage hoppers. That all looks good. In fact, it looks like we've got drones coming from far away even to pick up items, which is good. And hopefully they keep up. I haven't watched it real close. You may need to put more drones down. It looks like the beacons, they reload pretty fast. Looks like these drones over here, these FALCORs, these ones don't look like they reach. But we are picking up some from different FALCOR stations. We can see them picking them up, the items. Very cool. I may scoop some up here real quick myself, just to grab them. Let's go down and see how that collection's working. If we're getting these things sorted and getting some pristine parts. That's all down here. Between episodes, I routed the bug materials. That's one belt there. Right above that is our hopper. It's actually a belt and then a hopper that is collecting the bug parts. Isn't this where the attack is over here? I'm not sure which side the attack. Yeah, the attack's over there. We should see this belt moving. That could be a problem. Let's see. Oh, there's our problem right there. That belt's backwards. All right, so there's some stinky stuff. But yeah, we got to troubleshoot this. We won't do that all this episode, but easy problem there. All right, so we'll start bringing in some parts. Let's see how these route. They go all the way to the far corner over here. Let's head over there and see if we are actually sorting things. This one is probably... yeah, that one's working. We just saw some parts coming through there. Very cool. We might want to check the other one too, actually. The other corner. We know this one works. I believe we know this one works. We could take a quick peek up there. Where is it? Do we not have stuff coming down over here? Maybe we'll check from up top. Not sure. Let's check the filtering. The parts should come down. Boom. Through all of our filters, let's see what we've got so far. Looks like we've got 6 pristine stingers, 2 pristine heavy chitin, 3 pristine lights, 3 pristine faceted eyes, and 3 pristine phosphorescent glands. And we didn't have to do anything to get it. All automated. I think there is going to be some debugging required, though. I think we're missing... we should have more parts coming through than we've got. Then all the extra ruined parts and organic waste are running through macerators. Let's see what they've discovered. We got a bunch of ore. Look at this. We even got some titanium ore. That we're not mining that yet. That's awesome. And we're getting nickel. Oh, that is really good. Gold as well. Nice. Very, very cool to get those materials. Some iron ore here and some more lithium. Very good. Oh, that is cool that we're getting the gold and the nickel and titanium. That is going to be a huge help. So let's just troubleshoot. Let's troubleshoot real quick up top. And just verify that those hoppers where our FALCOR drones are bringing back the materials, that they're all belting correctly. That is down here. That's over here with these guys. Can I take a look easily or not? Hard to see, isn't it? There's our belt. Looks like it's going down. Little arrows heading down. So that looks like that corner is set up right to me. Boom. Fill that in. Check one more corner. I can do this between episodes as well. Double check these. Just want to make sure that they are sending material down. You know, we can tell if the hopper is full. So the hopper's got 2 free spots, so that is definitely working. And I think we just verified that one. Now, at the end of last episode, we were going to start working on, or we talked about working on a resin farm. Let me show you what I've been doing between episodes. Not a ton. I mean, it took a ton of time, but not a ton. I didn't get a lot done. Put it that way. Here is our active hive mind. And I started burrowing, you can see I started digging out around the hive mind with the plan of eventually kind of walling this thing in with reinforced blocks that it can't grow out of. And then we're going to set up a farm where we prompt this thing to grow and spawn more resin. And then we melt it off or harvest it. The problem I've run into so far is this thing is surrounded by coal deposits and other ore deposits. So I was using the power, the power mining thing here with the control and right click and holding it, trying to mine up all this coal. There's a ton. So it's kind of going to get in the way of the enclosure that I wanted to place around this thing. I think what we're going to do before we go the enclosure route is we're just going to mine some of this hard resin as it is. And then we're going to kind of see, here's even more coal. Bunch over here. In an improvised fashion, we're going to feed this thing and have it grow using feeding Minox underground. But it's going to be a little manual at first. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's going to take a while to drill all this stuff out. And harvesting this resin is going to consume a bunch of coal, so we may as well just use these deposits here that I'm trying to mine and get out of the way. We might as well just use those to power up our initial harvesting of the resin. I also need to put some platforms. It's just a matter of time before I fall down all of this. There's no doubt that's going to happen. It's just when. So I need to set up some fail-safe levels down here so we don't fall down. But I'm thinking this episode, let's set up some initial power production using this coal and see if we can't harvest some initial hard resin and just get that process started. What we need first, I guess, let's see, do we want to do power or do we want to do the harvesting? Let's look at the harvesting stuff. That's more interesting. Go see if we can find the parts that we need for that. I could extend this out while we're here. Boom, boom. May have missed one, but we'll get it later. Let that all fill in. We'll head back to our little crafting station here and see what we need to get to harvest that resin. I know we're going to need pyrothermic generators. We probably want a coal enricher or 2. We might be able to get by with, well, we'll see. Might be able to get by with 1 coal enricher. All right, let's see. Where is the resin harvesting stuff? I'll know it when I see it. We got a filter down here. Let me clear that. Dude. Okay, not that stuff. Not there. There. There's our coal enricher. We have plenty of pristine phosphorescent glands, and now we're getting them automatically. We can probably pick up one of those just while we're here. Let's get the macerator. I know we're going to want at least 1 of these coal enrichers, so let's grab it. Whoops, what did I do? I grabbed the wrong thing. Boom, pyrothermic generators. We're going to want a lot of these, actually. Crafting. Let's get up to 8. And let's look for the ablators. Where is it? I don't think it would be logistics. Where are you? Not in turrets. There. Maybe here. Here it is. Okay, we need a few things. There's 3 controls we need. They're all next to each other, it looks like. Let's read through these. Laser resin ablator. Uses large amounts of energy to ablate the surface of hardened resin, allowing it to be liquefied and then refined. Excellent for clearing out dead hive minds for useful material. Right, doesn't have to be a dead hive mind either. Crude organic lenses. I need to make those. I think I've got what I need to do it. We're going to probably want to start out with 2 or 3 of these. Or maybe even 4. Let's see if we can make crude organic lenses. Where are those? Those maybe here. Crude organic lenses. Takes pristine faceted eyes. Or there's another recipe here that takes mandragora seeds. I'm going to, in the interest of time, let's just grab some of these. Let's grab 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are they not crafting? I'm not seeing them count up. What am I missing here? Look at the inventory. Is it full? Yeah. That's a problem. Let's empty out some inventory. Got kind of our storage over here. All of these seeds and plant material really take up the inventory space. Just gonna dump this without looking too closely at it. If I were doing this off camera, I'd kind of sort the stuff and get it a little more organized, but in the interest of time, let's just free up space. That spoiled organic matter, we can go dump. Go get rid of it over here. I think, do I have enough storage to do it? Probably not. It'd be nice just to macerate all that stuff, right? Better spot to do that would be down a level. Let's do that. Got some storage hoppers where we're running things through macerators. Maybe pick up some iron gears. Pick up some iron gears while we're down here. And make sure this production isn't backing up. Here's our iron gears. Boom, 68. Yeah, it's cool. We're getting those better ores from the macerators that are chewing out the bug parts. That is awesome. I'm just looking for the spoiled organic remains. I'm going to just put it in here. And mostly just to free up inventory. Boom, let that run, do its thing. Off we go. That's fine. Now we can get some organic lenses. At least 4, I'd say. Start. And we'll use this recipe. It's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And where were those guys? Here. So ablaters. Take ore extractors. And of course, MK1 laser transmitters. All right, let's grab 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I'm going to need more ore extractors. Let me grab them before I forget.
Crafting.
And these energy transmitters. Iron gears. Huh, doing those up. Okay. What else? We got our 4 ablaters. Then we got liquefiers. Uses large amounts of energy to access the soft core of a hardened resin block once it's been ablated. Attached to a storage hopper. Excellent for blah, 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 blah. Okay, we need more organic lenses. Let's grab... I think there's like a 2-to-1 ratio between these, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to grab 4 of everything. So we need 4 more organic lenses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to here, and we'll grab 4 liquefiers to get us started. Of course, it's going to chew up 4 extractors as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab more of those before I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, out of iron gears already. Shoot. We just harvested some, so we know we don't have any more left. Refiners. Also take organic lenses. Let's get 4 of these. Or try to. We'll probably start with maybe 2. It says converts liquid resin into extremely useful refined liquid resin. And that's the stuff that we're going to use in our research and I think for other crafting. And I think you can even turn this into like jet fuel later on, which we're going to need. Let's grab 2 of these for now. I want to make sure I've got a couple ore extractors left so we can mine that coal and use it to fuel all these machines that we're buying or crafting. 1, 2.
Crafting.
How are we doing? We got 3 ore extractors. Can I get another? No, I cannot. Not till we get more gears. And we've got 8 power thermic generators. That's going to be good. And we've got, oh, we didn't get the coal enricher. Let's grab that. Boom.
Crafting.
My inventory must have been full. We'll start with, we'll start with 1. I grab another. Let's grab another. Macerator. Can I do it? Barely. Let's do it. Spend our last 3 gears on that. Let's get 1 more enricher. I'm not even sure we're going to need it. I'm going to grab it.
Crafting.
Let's head over and see if we can start setting things up. Take a look at bug parts. I don't see any laying around. Let's see. Where it looks like our attack's coming in from over here. Take a quick look. I don't see bug parts, so we must be routing them fairly effectively. And oh man, is that going to get us some really useful ore that we're not mining yet? And that's going to have some pretty positive implications for us, as you'll see down the road. All right, let's get back over to the hive mind. I'll chew up some of this while we head over. A hole in my foundation here by mistake. Boom. Fill these up for now. Boom. Boom. And we'll just hop down here. We'll find a way back up. So what I want to do is start ablating this. And this is going to be semi-temporary setup. Let's first look to refine this coal into fuel. I'm going to put up like a little wall here that I used in the past to just enrich coal, basically. Boom. Start with how about pyrothermic generator right there. Then why don't we run 2, I could run 3 mining drills off of this one deposit if we want. We could try that. Let's see. That's all we've got. I'm gonna pop a block down here so I can pop a hopper down. Make it lay straight up like that. That'll collect coal from those 2 drills. We can put another one here too. We're gonna need to route it. I'll just fill this in for fun. Okay, here comes the coal ore. Boom. We want it on this side. Doesn't much matter which side we put it on. I guess this is fine. Actually, let's do it over here for now. We're going to have belts. Doing this in any particular order. Just the order that strikes my mind. Let's get our enricher. One of them right there. Boom. We're going to have another one right here. Belts. Belt. Belt. Hopper. Belt. And then the raw core, coal ore come through this way. Feed into those hoppers. Boom and boom. Let's see. We can even give this a little charge temporarily just to kickstart things. Just pop a... Oh, is that going to work? I don't want to power up my pyrothermic generator. I want to power up these, at least one of these mining drills. That'll get us some initial coal while we're just dawdling here. Coal comes in, gets enriched. This needs power. So we will link that, and that, and that. Pyrothermic generator here. Power this guy. And then we will use... We'll use a battery, power storage block there, and then just a laser transmitter to send some power over. I don't know that this needs to be a high-powered laser transmitter. We'll start with the little one and see how it does. Not sure how much power these enrichers use. Belt up. And then we want... This could be a turntable, I suppose. Got some. Few left. And then we'll send some of this material, the enriched coal, around the back. Boom. This. Down, that's going to power our little buddy right here. So we'll put a hopper to store the enriched coal that's going to come around the back. Can I jump start these? Maybe I will. Just send some power in here. That should power these enrichers. Now, what are they waiting on? They're waiting on power. Okay, there they go. We'll take that battery up later. Charge this. This is just kind of temporary. Okay, then the rest of that enriched coal, we want to head back. We want to route that back to the operation over here, basically. And power the mining operation, the pyrothermic generator that's doing that for us. I think be good. Yeah. Fine. This block can come up. I'm going to build up here just so I have structure to throw some belts onto. Take some damage, maybe. Nope. Made it. I want to go... how are we going to do this? We're going to send everything off to the left. Right. Incorrect. Question mark. And then we want some of this ore to find its way, the enriched ore, to find its way over there. I'd like to go up too, actually. Maybe we'll do that. Lay this out several different ways. In the interest of time, I'm not trying to give it, trying not to give it too much thought here. Hop down, take a look. I'm thinking of going up this way. And then heading out. So maybe grab some stone. Whoops. Like that. Belts. This is just going to get us, you know, a bunch of power for pretty much everything we need to do. We're going to use this enriched coal in a bunch of different places. I need to get it into that hopper what makes sense here? How about down? Doesn't have to be beautiful yet. This is not going to be totally pretty, but it's going to work. Boom, boom. Okay. So now that our thermic generator is being powered by the enriched ore. That's all good. Now we want to get... Okay, yeah, so we've got 3 mining drills all doing their thing, sitting next to the pyrothermic generator. They're pumping out coal ore onto belts. That coal is coming into these hoppers, running into 2 powered coal enrichers. I no longer need that battery, I don't believe. Let's take a look back here. Okay, the fact that that battery... Well, we'll see if this charge holds up. If it doesn't, we may need to upgrade this guy to a Mark 1 laser transmitter. We'll just keep an eye on it and see. Okay, and we should... Belting here is ugly. I know it. Can rework that some other time. Never. Okay, now we've got enriched coal production. And we can, you know, tap into this coal resource later. Let's see what we've got, just out of curiosity. And not that. Here we go. Let's scan this. 106,000 there, and there's a bunch here. I mined out a bunch of this by hand. I probably should have left it. 657,000 there. With our low-end mining, we're only getting 10% of that, what those numbers are. So just keep that in mind. Got a tiny bit here, maybe? What is this? 2,600, not much. And we can always get more. We can always find more coal and route it over here. And now that we have a source of power, let's look at where do we want to start our ablating and our liquefying. And need to keep in mind, we're going to want to route this material back somehow. Maybe... Maybe we tap in underground. We have to... let me finish a sentence here. We're going to refine the oil, the resin here. You know, blast it, liquefy it, and then retrieve it. And then I guess refine it. Where are these guys? The ablator, the liquefier, and then the refiner. Liquefier. We'll have to see. Some of this stuff could be done back at base, you know? I'm just trying to think of what material do we want to route back down underground. Because we'll probably do this near our research lab. Down 2 levels below. I think, yeah, we're 2 levels below with our research lab. So we just need to get it. I think we need at least 2 of these machines. The ablator and the liquefier for sure. So let's set up a platform to do some of that. This I don't need. This was just steps. Trying to think of which side we want to attack this thing on. Maybe here, just on this wall even somehow? Or above? Take some stairs here. Could do it up here. I don't know how close we need to be. The closer the better, supposedly. Let's do something like this. Let's bring this out a bit. Ooh. Yeah, I'm struggling. Do a shelf here. Let's get... Yeah, it's not very centered. Over a little bit. Not a big deal. Boom. And let's get some of these things placed. Put these on the hotbar we've got. This guy, and then at some point maybe we do this, but I don't, we'll see. Okay, bam. That guy's gonna need a bunch of power. And how do we do this? Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to remember how to do this. But we'll get it. Not like that. You there. How about our thermic generator here? How are these guys? Now these chew up a ton of power. And how do we want to fuel this? From above or from below? Meaning I could put a hopper on top of this guy. You just have a bunch of material to route. I'm going to keep it... I'm going to start down here. Boom. And then this guy, I think... This will be the storage for the enriched coal. I've got some on me. We can just load that hopper up if we want. Let's do it. Boom. Hopefully they will dump the resin here. Oh, well they do. These guys don't actually do any collection, I don't think. Let me grab that. Okay, these guys are scanning and then they're softening up that hard resin for us. While they're doing that, I'm going to add a few more blocks here. In fact, why don't we just cut to the chase a little bit. Make this platform a little bit bigger. These guys are not going to produce. They don't have any inventory. There's no need for hoppers. All they're doing is kind of softening up all of this hard resin. The next ones we're going to put down, they're the ones that are going to collect it up for us. And I'm just trying to think of where we want to place that. We could stack. I've not tried this before, but we could stack this and stack this. A little crazy, but let's do it. See how it goes. I want another hopper here. Boom. Ooh, these guys are too high. 2 blocks high. Let's see if they'll take the, that other machine. What is it? It is this guy, the liquefier. Can I just slap this on here? It looks like crap, right? We gotta do better, man. I think. I'm not crazy about the way that looks, right? Let's take that up. I think we can make this look a little better. What about in that? Do it on the side here. Well, bear with me. Bear with me. Let's do it there. Our thermic generator here. This will be able to maybe add power to that guy too. Hopper for coal next to that. Enriched coal. Belt. Like that. Okay. Same thing on this side, another power thermic generator. And I believe these guys consume a ton of power. That's why we upped our defenses. Pick another liquefier. Okay. Hopper for fuel. Belt. We'll route the enriched coal into that guy. For now, I can just fill it up a little bit more. Okay. Now these guys, they look, he's trying to power up. These guys, I think, are going to get us our resin. Let's just see. I think they take a while to actually produce power. Or to save up enough power where they can actually retrieve that resin. There's one collecting now. Boom. Did it put it in here? Or not? Looked like he collected it. What does he need? It says liquefied 1 block. This guy ablated. This guy liquefied. Liquefied 1 block. Where did it go? There it is. Unknown material. We need to go scan this probably. Let's grab one. This guy get one yet? Not yet. Put some more coal in here, enriched coal. Boom. Let's scan some of these just to make sure. Scanning unknown block. Okay. There's a few different states of hard resin. Ablated and maybe liquefied or something. I'm going to scan these, then we're going to go run over to the research lab. It's slow. You can see they want 10,000 units of power before they will even fire. So that's why we've got these pyrothermic generators here. Let's head back and see if we can scan this material. See what we get. See if that helps us at all. Need a way up. Need a way up. This will do. Chew away at this little mountain here while we're heading back. We'll scan this material and then we'll see. I think we might be able to route that, whatever this material is that we're going to scan. I think we'll be able to route it underground here. And then maybe do the refining somewhere closer to our hub. Scanning, let's go here. Got a couple things to scan. Boom. There's ablated resin, so that's the first stage. And then this is probably liquefied. Liquefied resin, very good. Don't know if that unlocked anything for us. Get a bunch of research recipes here to unlock. Not too much I'm interested in right now. These are compelling, the transport pipe. But it takes a lot of resource we don't have. We may get to those later. Matter mover, I think the same thing. We may look into those later. Just looking to see if there's anything new. You can see all the stuff I've unlocked. The Constructo bots are a little buggy from what I'm told. Not sure we're going to play with those. Face scanner, okay. I don't see anything too new here. Oh, one thing while we're here. Advanced resin handling. This is one of the projects we want to research. We have to do it in the lab. We can't do it here. But if we go and hit... Oh, it shows it right here, actually. 25 refined liquid resin just to research this. I hit H. Boom. Advanced resin handling up at the top. Next. Takes 25 liquid resin to research. Then it's going to unlock this recipe right here, which is going to be important to us. This recipe, let's click on it. Says the link between the Minox and the hive mind. Hive minds have been deciphered, and it seems we can reproduce the telepathic signals, meaning that we should be able to make a specific hive mind grow in order to farm the useful resin. The growth rate can be modulated by feeding the agitator more or less power. Approximately 25 power is needed to cause a single growth on the hive mind. There is no particular limit on how many agitators that can be used on any number of hive minds. Consider this a warning. The center of the hive will need to be within 32 meters of the agitator. So this, I think, is with the Adventure Pack DLC that I have. And this is a way for us to grow the hive mind, have it produce more of that hard resin. that we're in the process of farming without having to deal with feeding Minox. You can just feed power to one of these agitator machines. So we'll likely make use of that later, but we first got to get 25 refined liquid resin. Okay, so we researched those 2 blocks. Let's head back. Again, I'm going to chew away at this while we head over there. And then we'll see what we want to do. And then we'll probably wrap up this episode. We'll see what we want to do with regard to routing material back to be refined or processed. I can probably hop up here, maybe. Let's see what we got going on. Maybe between episodes, I'll route the enriched coal over here to fuel all this stuff. You can see it's going to chew up a ton of power doing this. This one doesn't have any material in it yet. I'm not sure why. Why do you not have material? He's waiting to power up. It could be these lasers are taking up all the power. So we probably need to separate those. These guys are ablating. These guys are collecting it. But I think by having our pyrothermic generator there, our ablators are getting all the power. What if I take this guy up, boom, and put it here? Or, you know, both. You know what I mean? Have one here that's dedicated to the this machine, the pyrothermic. No, what is this guy? Liquefier. Then we could put a pyrothermic generator here that's shared between them. And do the same over here. So let's do that. Let's put one here. And let's put one here. One here. You can see, right, how much power this is going to take. And this is just one little array of these things. We need a bunch to farm this resin. And it takes a bunch of resin to get what we need. Okay, we got liquefied resin. Can we belt that? Let's just see. If we can, then we will process it somewhere else. I think that is the earliest stage at which we can move stuff around. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Cool. So hopefully that makes sense. We've got one more stage to do. If I look at the hotbar here, it's the liquid resin refiner. I think we can go do that underground somewhere and just have this operation do our ablating and our liquefying. And I believe these guys aren't going to change state. Once they're liquefied like this, they'll just stay like that. That's not going to be a problem for us. Yeah, between episodes, we'll see how much I do. But I'll probably route this coal, enriched coal, over here, right? So we'll have a belt that feeds this, so we're not having to manually do it. Right? So we'll get it routed over here, feed this. That'll split into these 2 areas. And we'll at least get some initial resin produced that we can use for research. If this hive mind declines, like if we start chewing away at it too much and there's no more hard resin to get at real easy, we'll have to go underground and maybe feed some Minox manually. Set up a little feeding setup so that the hive mind grows and produces more hard resin. And then eventually we'll dig all this out and set up a proper farm. That takes quite a bit of effort. We might as well chew through a bunch of this coal that's in our way and do it this way, rather than me kind of having to hand drill this stuff out or use a work floor excavator. I have unlocked work floor excavator Mark IIs, which will chew up ore in addition to the regular blocks. But I just assume make use of that coal while we got it here. This copper, we may need to mine this out. Let's see how much is here. Oh man, a ton. Maybe between episodes I set up some mining drills just to start harvesting this too. So we'll see. So yeah, let's wrap this here. We got ourselves off to a decent start. Producing liquid resin. That's going to help us out a ton. We saw that the bug collection seems to be working. Before we sign out, let's go check and see what we've collected in terms of bugs and ore from our macerators down below on the first floor, first level down. We've got an attack going on. They're pretty much going to be non-stop at this point, I think, the attacks. Let's just check and see if there's a bunch of bug parts or if they're getting picked up. I see little FALCOR drones flying around. That's a good sign. And I see not too many bug parts, so that's a good sign. That means that we are collecting that stuff up in an automated fashion. Let's look at our base threat level too while we're here. 830. I think last time it was 7 something. We added those pyrothermic generators. That's going to increase our threat rating. So 830. Too bad. We'll see what happens when we cross 1,000 if we get a new enemy. I'm not sure if we will or not. But yeah, before we head out, let's go check our little bug collection and sorting operation here. Okay, there's some stuff on its way. So our magnetic belts. Boom. Cool, very cool. It's coming through. Let's see what do we get. No pristine stingers. We got 4 chitin so far. Pristine chitin. 2 light chitin. Nothing for faceted eyes. We got 1 more phosphorescent gland. Not bad. How about the ore? Oh, nice. Titanium. 10 titanium. 4 nickel. Again, we're not even mining that yet. Oh, that is really good. We'll see in a future episode how good that is, actually. That's going to help us out quite a bit. And nothing on this side. Not sure why. Must just be the way this hopper is choosing to route. Like I said, sometimes I think a turntable is a little more effective. In this case, it doesn't really matter. As long as the junk goes to one macerator or the other, I don't really care. Macerator. Not bad. We'll leave it there for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to channel members and patrons. Really appreciate your support each and every day. Super appreciative of that. Do not take it for granted. Also, thanks to the few of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. It's easy to forget, but if you do, it does help my tiny channel grow, and I'd appreciate it. So thanks to those of you that have been doing that, and I will see you all in the next episode.